Shalom, King Yahweh Ba'Shem Mashiach Malak Yahweh Shai. Adawan, number one, all praise to the Most High. I pray that you are enduring. When you get a chance, man, look at BET Networks, right? They had the so-called BET Awards. The sister CoCo Jones, she did something in commemoration for the artist Usher. She's showing the people that she's a pansexual in regards to how she's singing. She sang to two genders, man and woman. If you can cover this on your video, that would be great edification for the nation out of Iran. Once again, I pray all is one for you, King. Yahweh by Shema Mashiach Malak Yahweh Shai Barakatah to you. Kum Yashala Shalom.
Now, this right here is the surface level Google understanding of what a pansexual is. This is not the true understanding of what a pansexual is, because they don't want you to know, in regards to like the modern day average person, they don't want you to know what that really is. Because this, as far as the way this definition is presented, is no different than like a bisexual person. That's how you know that they obscure these definitions on purpose. Pansexual is someone who's attracted to anything, not just gender, animals, objects. That's a pansexual. Sexual fluidity is not just about different genders. There's only two genders, so it's not a thing of regardless of gender. It's more about them being attracted to all things, bestiality, anything, objects, animals, things, people, kids. That's what a pansexual is. This right here is just a surface level definition, because the modern day average person is supposed to be under this sort of hypnotism when it comes to, what they disseminate. They don't want you to know like the real origin of these things, but they even tell you, they hint at it. Goes back to the Greek prefix for all. We know Pan means all, and we know that the Greek god Pan was the goat god, was the god of fertility, homosexuality, pedophilia, so on and so forth. So they let you know. And you also have celebrities who've come out to be pansexual. What are they telling you? They telling you that they're sexually fluid when it comes to them being attracted to all things, not just the opposite sex or the same sex. It's more about them being attracted to things, anything. That's what pansexuality is. Kids, objects, animals, so on and so forth. Believe it or not, that's the entertainment industry for you.
Swear your body's so perfect, babe. How you work it, baby, yeah. Love the way that you be poking it out. Give me something to feel on. Best believe we gon' be twerking it out by the end of the night, baby. Around your breast and detail, baby. Wouldn't trade this feeling for nothing. Now you hold me and now feel long as it takes to get you all alone. For as soon as I'm walking my way, you won't hear me say, there goes my baby.
So the pansexual aspect that the brother had picked up on was pretty much the flirtatious vibes coming from CoCo Jones to Usher's wife, Jessica. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but yeah, that's what pretty much was the conveyance there when it comes to that dynamic. The understanding of sexual fluidity. They all get down like that in the entertainment industry. That's all it's about. And aside from this, even though it has a lot to do with this, like when you look at the Baphomet, that represents the opposites coming together, the male and the female coming together. So the one and the two comes together and you make three. That's why number three is so dynamic, it's so important, so prominent in the entertainment industry, because it represents opposites coming together to make whole, to make the perfect whole. Now I say that it doesn't necessarily have anything to do with this to a degree, because it's not like you see that 100%. It's not like it's overt. It's more of a like flirtatious thing going on between CoCo Jones' girlfriend and Usher. So it's like, it's more lighthearted, but the conveyance is just letting you know that that's something that they partake in. That's something that they do in the entertainment industry. CoCo Jones most likely is a pansexual, beautiful, attractive sister, but she's a part of the entertainment industry. She's compromised, and that's just what it is. That's how they get down in the entertainment industry. So, and I'm sorry, I said CoCo Jones' girlfriend. I meant to say Usher's girlfriend, but you guys get the point. And also look at the colors of black and white. Just when it comes to Usher and his girlfriend, they come together with the opposites, white and black coming together of opposites. This is why I broached the point about the Baphomet or the number three, because they show you these things. The number three is important because it goes into the theme of the opposites coming together just to make the perfect whole. Black and white come together, you make the whole of gray, or woman and man come together, you make the whole of the androgenic deity, or the Baphometic energy, so on and so forth. But yeah, man, that's what it's all about. This is what they convey in the entertainment industry. Also notice CoCo, she's wearing green. So it's crazy how this just follows up with the theme of this video when it comes to, the topics about Pan or the Baphomet or the opposites coming together. She's wearing green. We already know that that's associated with Pan, that's associated with the woodlands, so on and so forth, the Greek god known as Pan. And CoCo, her name is CoCo. CoCo is in reference to MK Ultra, mind control programming, the cocoon, the butterfly programming. That's what that's an allusion to. She came from Disney, so there's no doubt in my mind that she was probably put under some sort of MK Ultra programming. That's why she's at the level that she's at. Talented, very beautiful, but just going off of my understanding. Now, the Baphomet that you see is just another rendition or a composite of Pan. Half man, half goat, going back to the satyr. When you read about the satyrs in Leviticus, it's also in association with Esau, so-called white man, Esau. Remember when Jacob put on the goat skin? It's all correlative, brothers, all correlative. This is why they push the goat so heavily. They push the goat heavily because the goat represents sin. That's why they put it on the Baphomet. That's why they push the goat theme so hard, so hard. Look at the album cover or the song cover for Eminem new song. Look at what's on that cover. They let you know what they about, man. And people in this world, man, they just simple. They don't see none of this shit. It's right in your fucking face. But Pan is the Greek god of shepherds, hunters, and the wild, and is often depicted with legs, horns, and hindquarters of a goat. His other roles include god of rustic music. This is why music, when it comes to the entertainment industry, they associate it with Pan. Pan is just another composition of the Baphomet, as well as, what do you call that? The Bacchus. That's the Bacchus. When you look at the Bacchus, the god of music, god of wine and revelry, it's just another composite of Pan, as well as the Baphomet. Very important that we understand these things, because this is what hovers over this world. It's the influence and the commemoration of Osiris, and Osiris is just another rendition when it comes to the understanding. Pan, Horus, Osiris, the Apis, all different composites of the people that lived after the flood or before the flood. Mostly after the flood when it comes to Cush, Nimrod, so on and so forth. He was also a fertility god, spring and theatrical criticism. Pan was the chief of the satyrs, who were also half goat and lived in Arcadia. His Roman equivalent was Faunus. That's a fact. It was Faunus. The understanding when it comes to why you see what you see in these days is because of the ancient times and the veneration of the idols. That's what it's about. Let's get more into the CoCo Jones thing. So I just wanted to use this as an example of what the theme or what the veneration system is about in the entertainment industry. They worship the Bacchus, they worship the Baphomet, they worship the goat. That's why they push the goat theme so hard. Look at Bad Bunny, he got the goat feet. Why does he have the goat feet? Because it's going into that dynamic, that aspect of the energy of the satyr or Pan or the Baphomet. it's all a part of their system. That's what it is. And mind you, when you look at certain music videos, they even tell you what it's about. They even tell you, like at the end of the Not Like Us video with Kendrick Lamar, he's waving. What he got his hand in his pocket. He's waving with his right hand up, and his hand is in his pocket. That's giving off a Baphometic energy, believe it or not. Believe it or not. Let you know, like, he's the GOAT. But, you know, when they push that GOAT thing on the surface, it's like, oh yeah, I'm the greatest of all time. But it's really about the Baphomet. That's what it's about. When you look at this image right here of Bad Bunny, this gives off vibrations of the Bacchus. He's trying to embody the vibration of the Bacchus. That's what he's trying to do. And mind you, like, he's under a certain level of programming where his altars make him turn into this, you know, sexual deviant, depraved, confused, you know, person who's just bugged out when it comes to sexuality. Like, look at this guy. This is the Bacchus. Just in terms of what he's trying to convey, like what it represents. Ba Kush, son of Kush, the Ba. That's what, you know, we already know what Ba means. Son of Kush, the Bacchus. Goes back to Nimrod. Nimrod is Osiris. That's where this all comes from. That's where all of this comes from. So this right here is the Bacchus. Ba Kush, son of Kush. We already know that Nimrod is the son of Cush, so this goes back to Nimrod, who is Osiris, who is Horus, who is Pan, so on and so forth. This is what I mean when I say that these pagan gods, they're just different renditions of the people that lived on the earth. They're idolized. So the back is just another composition of Nimrod. Going back to Nimrod, this whole society is governed by Nimrod, the influence and the commemoration and veneration of Nimrod. This is the Bacchus, aka Dionysus, god of wine and revelry. Wine represents the blood. That's what the wine represents. It represents blood. That's why you see in that last image of Bad Bunny, the red is supposed to give off, you know, revelry vibes or blood vibes, just representing what's associated with blood or what's associated with red, that being lust. You know what I mean? So just conveyance and the coverages of the conveyances is pretty much full when it comes to the bases being covered. Is full. They let you know what they're about, what they venerate, what they worship, just based off of how they play out these themes and pictures and videos and whatnot. Just gotta pick up on it.